So he has some bass in there. Just keeping an eye. Okay, so looks like he's throwing the bass back. Good. I've caught people throwing cast net and catching bass. So I'm just kind of fishing while observing him. Just keeping an eye. Yeah, it looks like he's only harvesting bait fish. I do not like it when somebody casts nets for bass. That's taking a predatory fish the wimpy way. Love that sound. I'm just kind of watching him out the corner of my eyes, guys. Of course, I get locked up on a limb on the ground, not even in the water. So he's right there. Hey, are you harvesting bass with a cast net? Are you harvesting bass with a cast net? What is that in your hand? Okay, I'm just asking because I've seen people doing it before, and it's a bad way. Okay. There's no tilapia in here. And he's holding that fish down. Okay, guys. I'm gonna make a call to the Fish and Wildlife. There are no tilapia in here. It's all bass. Yeah, I do not put up with that shit. That ruins it for everyone when you sit there and cast, especially on a place like this. If you cast net fish and you're harvesting bass, catfish, even brim and bluegill that are pan-sized, that are edible, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that. It's kind of messed up. But you see him throw that. He tried to say it's tilapia, but he threw it back after he walked to his car. And I have no problem confronting somebody like that. Okay, guys, time to go on to the next hole. Let's see what we can get. I'm gonna watch him cast out one more time. You seen that bass he threw back? Tilapia in my butt. That was not tilapia. I've fished this before. There are bass in here. I'm not even really fishing anymore. I'm just kind of throwing out and casting in because I want to see what he casts and what he pulls back up. So thanks for watching. Sorry guys, I've been kind of silent. Thanks for watching Bass Fishing FL. Just sitting here. This guy shows up. This is the second pond. I've fished this morning, and this guy shows up, starts baiting the water, throwing what looked like fish food out, fish pellets, and then throws a cast net. I see him take a large fish out, and when I yell at him, is that a bass? Are you harvesting bass with a cast net? He said, no, it's tilapia. And he kept it low, walked to his truck, then walked back and threw the fish back into the water. So, harvesting bass with a cat net is illegal. You're not allowed to do it. If you do get a bass in your cast net, you must throw the bass back. Even if it was a world record, you have to throw the bass back. You cannot, it's not a legitimate catch. And he walked back to his truck. So y'all can see him. He sees the phone, my chesty mount. So he has to know that he's being recorded. We'll move on to the next pond after I see his next cast. I know how to throw a cast net. I've thrown cast nets since I was 10 years old. He's delaying. There's no reason to spread your cast net out like that. Absolutely no reason. It's actually indicative of using a cast net to spread it out before you throw it. Like, you don't need to. So we're just going to sit here. That is a delay. Anybody who knows how to use a cast net, there's no reason of sitting there spreading your net out like that. And let's see. So when you use a cast net, if you know how to, when you get finished throwing, before your next throw, you'll spread it out. There's a bass right in front of me. Wonder what he thinks he's doing. So the largemouth bass he had in his hands when he threw it back was a very large bass. Well, medium size. It was probably 19 inches from what I can tell from across here. Could have been a good 4-pound, 5-pound bass. Bass Fishing FL. Remember, like and follow. I can't see the screen, guys, because my mount is on my chest. And right now, just watching this dude throw his cast net. He's still sitting there messing around. What does he think he's trying to show? I'm going to try to cast towards parallel to this shoreline. So we have some beds right here in front of us. So there's some beds. That's exactly where I wanted to go. So he is still messing around with that cast net. See, that right there is when you get caught using a cast net to harvest bass. You get called out for it. He came up, he threw food in the water, fish food in the water, fish bait. He threw his cast net. Oh! Did I get backlash? No, I did not. Threw his cast net. Got called out. Just gonna keep an eye. Still hasn't thrown his. Still hasn't thrown again. I'm gonna stand here and hopefully I'm the cause of why he doesn't throw anymore. Just keep an eye on him in the red F-150. My dash cam on my car is recording too. Okay, so he is legitimately sitting, literally sitting on his cast net spread out, acting like he's doing some type of repair. van over here. Oh, backlash. Vegan, guys, vegan. I wonder how often he comes here to harvest bass. Thanks for watching Bass Fishing FL, guys. The ibis are chasing the blue egret, or the blue heron. Come on, guys, what do you think he's doing? Sitting there with his cast net. I hate to have to leave, but I need to